when they did the tribute to Uncle Phil and everybody was crying after they got done, I had tears in my eyes. I wanted to cry. All right, y'all, trying something new today. I just got my new microphone in the mail, so figure I'd try it today, give it a test run here. If the sound is better, worse, leave it in the comments. Should I stick to my mic that's in my camera phone here? Let me know. So let me know how the sound. Let me know how this sounds. Okay, I should have my earphones on, but I don't feel comfortable with these things on my ears. So, anyways, let's get into this video. I'm here today to talk about the Fresh Prince 30 anniversary reunion on HBO Max, and this shit had me in my feelings, y'all. It did. I grew up on the show. This was a staple in my household growing up. All right, 1990. I'm in New York. My brother and I, my mom's, we lived in this hot ass apartment. Well, in the summertime it was hot, and the only AC unit was the window unit in my mom's room. It was hot around the house. We had some fans or whatever. Me and my brother in our tidy whities eating Hostess snacks, watching the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's the first thing that comes to mind, y'all. I love this show. Fresh Prince, Will Smith, at one time was a rapper. All right, so before the show, it was DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Nightmare on My Street, Parents Just Don't Understand. What's the other one he did that Jada Pinkett and Tupac was dancing off of? Girls in the World Ain't Nothing But Trouble. That's the Will Smith that I'll remember. So when the show came out, it was a big deal. Back then you had that. You had In Living Color, Different World, and The Cosby Show. And the Fresh Prince on Mondays, I looked forward to it. Mondays was special because of that show. And then Tuesday, came to school, we talked about it. And back then, I had a major crush on Ashley Banks, y'all. Remember, I'm 10 at the time, so I was in love with Ashley Banks. On The Cosby Show, I was in love with Rudy Huxtable. On Family Matters, I was in love with Judy. And have you seen Judy's Instagram? Holy shit. This reunion special had me in my feelings because just seeing everybody together and sharing old memories and stories, and even though they really didn't go in depth about the show and the behind-the-scenes stuff, it didn't matter. It was just good seeing everybody together and laughing and just catching up on old times. And let's address the elephant in the room. I think her name is Janet Hubry. I think that's how you say her name. The OG Aunt Viv. Will brought her back for this. This is the main reason I want to see it, because everybody knows for years they were like battling each other. Like, this goes back to the 90s. She hated Will. Will hated her. He never really spoke publicly about her, but she aired him out every chance she got, and even went on social media and tried to destroy the man, and even called Carlton Will Smith's bloody tampon. Look it up. You might be able to find it. He was the bigger person, and he brought her on there, and she shared her story about how Will pretty much ruined her life. He took accountability for that, and it was just a big moment because, you know, it's hard to really admit when you really done wrong. You know what I mean? And when somebody has done you wrong, how you can forgive that person. God has to work on me because I'm not that forgiving. If you fuck me over, then it's like fuck you forever. You know what I mean? I have to get to that place where I'm more forgiving. You know what I mean? But if I messed up, I have no problem saying that I'm sorry, and hopefully that person can forgive me. But I've never like knowingly hurt anybody that I know of that I've tried to hurt. You know what I mean? But it was cool to see them make up, hug, it's squash, it's all good, inspiring. You know, it inspired me because, you know what, I need to be more forgiving. And maybe God will open up more doors for me. Not to get on the religious tip here. But the moment where I really lost my shit was when they did the tribute to James Avery, Uncle Phil. You know what I mean? If you grew up around that time and your pops wasn't around that much, like me and my pops always had a good relationship at the time. He was at the house, so I saw him every summer. And my mom didn't make the best decisions as far as bringing positive male figures around the house. So back then I had Cliff Huxtable, I had Philip Banks, I had Carl Winslow. You know what I mean? Those were positive male influences, man. And these are fictional characters that I saw on TV. I watched a lot of TV, so I saw them, and, you know, it did, I think, helped make me a better person. So when they did the tribute to Uncle Phil and everybody was crying after they got done, I had tears in my eyes. I wanted to cry, especially when they showed the clip of the episode where Will was hurt that his father had left again, and he had that moment with Uncle Phil, and he broke down, you know, man, why don't he want me, man? Oh, To this day, no matter how many times I watch that, to this day, that scene breaks my heart. So, cool to see everybody back together. Jazz, Ashley, what up, fine self? Hillary, Aunt Viv, part 2. She looked really old. Like, I ain't trying to be funny, nothing like that, but I'm looking, I said, damn, she got really old. Maybe she was old when she first got on the show. You know, some people just don't age that good. You know, yeah, she looked old, but still, she was there. And I couldn't help but think, what about little Nikki, the youngest one? And little Nikki showed up. This was as perfect a reunion episode as you can get, because most reunion episodes, when there's turmoil within the cast and the crew, only certain people come and certain people don't come. Like when they did the Family Matters reunion, Judy was nowhere to be found. I don't know if they reached out to her. I don't know if she just said, fuck it, I want nothing to do with that. Judy was left out. So to bring everybody back, kudos to Will Smith, man. That just shows the character and the integrity of that brother to put differences aside and make it about the show and make it about the fans that love the show. And he said, you can't do a 30-year reunion of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and not have the OG and Viv. And so I thought that was a good touch. I've always respected Will, but that just took it to a higher level, because that was just so, that was large for him to do that. You know what I mean? So not to take much more of y'all time, I really dug this reunion episode. And comment freely below what you thought about it. Do you think it was some bullshit? Did it make you choke up as well? Did it bring back some fond memories like it did for me? And I wish I could find Tatiana Ali and shoot my shot. Be like, Ashley, baby, I've always wanted you. I did fire my shot at Judy Winslow. I think her name is Jenny Foxworth. I follow her on Instagram. But, you know, she got a lot of thirsty niggas after her. So I shot my shot. But she ain't gonna, you know, who this bald red nigga trying to holler at me? You know, fuck it. Anyways, y'all, yeah, I really dug this this reunion episode. I'm gonna watch it again. I did want to talk about the Star Wars holiday special, but I noticed that whenever I talk Star Wars, nobody cares. And so, real quick, my 2 cents on the Star Wars holiday special. I loved it. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I'm a big Star Wars nerd. But those videos just don't get no love on my channel, so I don't put them out there. But anyways, y'all, if you like and did the content, hit that notification bell in the corner. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.